Yes, I got this idea from Simo. And honestly, the idea of this sounds great for a few reasons. Think about it. Yu-Gi-Oh has been out for over 25 years. We have more than 10,000 unique cards. Yet a lot of times, we never really use them. So why not restrict ourselves to the first 10 packs and build a deck and upgrade with new cards along the way? For those who are familiar, with each win, whether it be an actual win or a surrender, we will allow ourselves to buy a new pack. And of course, the legacy packs we obtain are fair game as well. We will then use the new cards we obtain from our packs and will upgrade our deck to hopefully something more playable as time moves on. How far will we go? Well, only time will tell in this Pack-gression series. Another day, another set of challenges, let's go. So, I've actually been realizing something in the last editing that quite a bit of our duels recently have been kind of like either just like an auto win or something that for all extents and purposes should just probably be skipped. So I think I might try to like make things a bit more snappy to the point. So I'm gonna try to do that. This is just a reminder to see myself accountable. Well, let's just jump into it. And with this change too, hopefully it also kind of like helps me speed up the editing process too, but we'll see. Honestly, pretty good opening hand. We actually got Clockwork Knights, No Plow, Hustle Rustle, and our Battle Wasp. Honestly, not bad. We can actually do something with this. What are they playing? Valorant's World, or if you control a fire monster. Honestly, I'm not really familiar with this deck. I think we might have faced off against it once before, so we'll see what we can actually do. So they're gonna go for a pen summon. We can at least be able to make a deficit of 5. So we can actually get over that. Snake. Once per turn, you can send 2 face of fire motivations. Draw a card is nice. Sure, yeah, sure, that's fine. That's the end phase. Let's see, so it's Pendulum Summon effect. Orbital Highland is actually pretty good. So first off, Clockwork Knight. Just gonna bust it out here really quick. And the cool thing is we can actually do some stuff here. So we're gonna special the Battle Wasp. And this is actually gonna kind of set us up pretty good because we can actually have Jirak attack everything, deal some damage, and then have Clockwork just do some debuffing and buffing for our end. But Needle Stealing is also an option too. We're gonna go to combat. And the cool thing is Jirak can attack everything once. So everything will just go to the extra deck essentially except for Snake. And then we get to swing for 3k. Honestly, a pretty solid start, actually. We can't go into anything in the extra deck because we special summon Battle Wasp. But honestly, the Needle Stealing is going to be kind of reassuring because it just gives us something to do. Oh, another PS 1 or 2. So they're dropping the 1. And then Goddess of Sweet Revenge. Dear, what is going on? Your opponent declares a attack. You discard this. Oh, cool! I mean, they didn't have anything, I guess. Yay me. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, we'll take it. Silver 3. Let's go, baby. All right, so good start and 4 legacy packs. By God, let's go get some pulls here for the spoils. All right, let's go for our first master pack. Hopefully we can at least get something good. I really need to get something decent to like add to get a little bit more oomph. Super rare, that's a good start. We'll see where it takes us though. We'll see where it takes us. Signage rollback. We don't have a lot of cybers, unfortunately. Black Metal Dragon actually could be pretty good if we go for a Red Ice package at some point. Like that's gonna happen. Tri-Blaze Accelerator. It's not even the newer one either. Appliance Dryer Drake. Do we have an appliance? Somebody give me a fridge. A second copy of Bear Rock Dragon. Honestly, this isn't too bad. It's an easy monster to special summon. It's considerable. Vertical Landing. We need, yeah, Mecha Phantom Beast not going to work. Some more Bird of Protection. Level 4. Once discarded, you can target a monster. Return to the hand. This card is in your graveyard. Special summon it. Not bad, but banish it. I mean, that's not bad. At least it calcabs a back row. And we could special summon this in the GY. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing good. I mean, honestly, Metallicaerox is the best card, hands down. Followed by Samorg or Black Metal Dragon. But sure, we still have 4 legacy packs, so it's not like we're not going to pull anything else. So we do have a chance. We do have a chance. Out of the cards, please give me something good. Like, give us a magic cylinder or something. Dark Chimera. Cyclone Blade. We don't play Destiny Heroes, but that's not terrible. Just pops back row. We can search it technically with Spear Holder. Chewbone. Oh, to your opponents? That's awful. They could just link with it. No way. Hackworm isn't bad. We could special summon and just have a body to tribute or exceed, or I'm sorry, link. So it's just a body, honestly. Mechanical Serpent. Once per turn, you can remove from play double. We don't play a lot of darks, unfortunately. That's another dark, so it's adding fuel to the fire. Sure, that's fine. All right, last pack. Don't fail me now. The Atmosphere. Must be special summon. It's 1,000 attack. What are you doing? Banishing 2 monsters when you control. 2 monsters you control, 1 in the graveyard. Equip target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip it to this card. This card gains attack equal to the. That's not bad. It allows us to take something, so it's kind of like a pseudo plasma, and we just get to remove a threat. But the problem is, like, it doesn't offer any protection or negation like plasma does, so I think it would just be quite a bit of resources to not get a whole lot of value. But we might keep this in mind. Normal summon this without tributing. This card double its current attack. Wait, why is it during your opponent's standby phase? What's the relevance of that? I don't understand. Anyway, unfortunately, we didn't really pull anything that I'm really considering adding to the deck. We might throw in the Metallicaerox Dragon. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Honestly, I was a little bit concerned with how many 5 and above stars that we do have, but you know, it should be fine. Worst comes to worst, we could just take it out if we don't like the numbers. So let's get into the next game. All right, already paying off work. We already got a Rockstone Warrior and the Metallicaerox Dragon. Honestly, not bad. Don't like the look of this. All right, we'll just set the Fog Blade and the Sour Scolding, and I think we'll actually just summon the rock. Yeah, I mean, if it's fine, we're not going to take any damage. Make them think we're playing like some rock jank at past turn. Kashtira. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. You get to add when this card to players and attack. So they're activating the effect. They already did their special. I'm afraid to see what they're going to search, so I think we're going to try Defendant Fogblade and see what happens. Honestly, like, every single matchup we've done against Cashier has just honestly been a blowout. So I'm not really too optimistic with this one. I guess it's going to resolve. And we can actually technically get over the Unicorn by summoning Spearholder and then giving him an equip. So that's an option. Control a token, you get an adventure token, and then you can place a Faithful Adventure from your deck to the Spell and Trap. Sure. Oh, speaking of which, an equip. There you go. There you go. So they're going to go for sure. Not much I can really do, unfortunately. So they're using the Jet Synchron. Oh, wait. No, that's what they sent. Okay, got it. Take it, equip that adventure token. What that can do to negate the activation. Oh, gotcha. So that's actually kind of sucks because he's a negate and he sends it back. He destroys a card. Okay. Sure. You can target a card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. They're going to go for Fogblade. Well, shit. All right. We did it on their turn. Yeah. Hand 3,000. The Ascended Thunder. I don't think it's gonna follow, right? I already have this column full, unfortunately. They have a bunch of 7s, so I don't think I really want to see that. So yeah, I guess we're gonna try to bounce this thing back. Okay. Oh, it's Fenrir. Yeah, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good. So at this point, what they can do is when this card declares an attack, you can try to face up card your opponent controls and banish it face down. So it'll be they're gonna go for the extra deck monster. Tomahawk. It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Let's just summon as many of them as possible. Oh, that's good. So it's gonna be 4 tokens. I mean, they can easily go for a Link 5. They can go for Link 1 through 4. Honestly, I haven't seen Tomahawk in a very, very long time. Block her. Discard a card in the phase. Add a continuous from your graveyard to your hand. Face-up spells you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. That is actually pretty good. That is actually pretty sick. If we can live, we could do something kind of cheeky. So they're going for IP Masquerade. Sure, that's fine. I mean, if we can live, we can probably do something cheeky with like using like Fenrir. We could probably take it with Autonomous Action Unit. Let's see. What's return? You contribute up to 3 monsters and apply the effect. Okay. Special summon. Also, you cannot link summon for the rest of the turn. Sure. Let's see. So we're gonna go for Mecha Lion. Yeah, I mean, Phantom Beast Low Lion is pretty good. I mean, his banish effect is on attack declaration, so that's good for us. Excel Stardust Dragon. Yeah, that's. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, because I mean, this thing only restricted it from not being able to link summon for the rest of the turn, so Synchro doesn't give a shit. You can target level 2 or lower, return from grave, specially contribute this, summon a Stardust, and then immediately after it resolves, Synchro summon. Please tell me he's not going to go for like that thing that kind of like locks us out. Baron de Fleur. I mean, he gets the token, so I mean that's an interesting choice, but it makes sense. But they can't link with it right now. Yeah, they can't link either, so they can destroy this. Sure. This thing actually got us quite a bit of value anyway, so I'm okay with that. Come on. Really? Yeah, that's fine. They banished the unicorn, so which is kind of good because we might be able to still take the Fenrir. Yeah, we'll summon a Bayard Rock Dragon too. Unfortunately, he's probably going to negate it. It is what it is. Oh, we actually get a monster. Hell yeah. Attack's fine. Because I think this only works during your opponent's main phase. Yeah, the moon phase. Oh. He can actually attack in defense position. I didn't even realize they could do that. Yeah, so we'll summon back the Rockstone Warrior. Okay. So we need to draw like something good to kind of bait out the Baron de Fleur's negate. Let's see what we can rip into. Heart of the cards. Bye-bye damage is actually pretty interesting. This is actually kind of good. This is an ignition on their turn. Yeah, once per turn they get a card destroyed. So what we could do is when they try to use Baron, we can just Fog Blade it, and then we could try to do the bye-bye damage. So let's see. So 22, so that'll be 44. That's not going to be enough to clear. Baron can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So I don't think Spearholder is going to be able to like actually do anything, so to speak. So I think what we could try doing. Batrotzi. Do I want to activate its effect? No, because Baron can just destroy it anyway. So I think we're going to hold off on that. So I don't think I want to do that because Baron can just pump it anyway before we get anything. And we need to have this involving a monster. So I don't think I want to do that. So unfortunately, it's going to negate it even if it falls in the grave. So we'll try to be a little bit cheeky. Honestly, I don't think this is really going to amount to anything. We'll go to battle phase. We'll just try to go for the Masquerena. Get rid of that. Because now it puts us in this interesting position where if we can kind of play around keeping our bye-bye damage and at least Noble Spearholder on board, we can use bye-bye damage to do 44. It's a long stretch, but I want to try to do this. There's something Jet Synchron. Yeah, I can't do anything on that, unfortunately. Sure, that's fine. We have to save our Fogblade more or less probably for Baron's popping ability, depending on what he's trying to destroy. Cupid Pitch. This is a throwback. If this card is secret summon, increase based on the level tuner that was used on the field. Sure. So it's a 4 or 3. Sorry, because it was decreased it by 1. Got it. So that's 10. Is that going to be another Baron? Oh no, it's Sovereign. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard instead. Banish 1 card from each of your opponent's field and GY. God, that's good. Cupid Pitch. So they'll banish the. I think we'll have to try. Yeah, we'll take the damage. If they try to banish anything, we'll try to use Fogblade onto it. Honestly, I'm not really feeling too optimistic here, but we're gonna give it a shot. Water Entrench. Yeah, that's the play. Yep, that's good. I mean, honestly, the more that they lower our monsters' attacks, the less I really care. Because again, we just need to attack them to attack one of them, essentially. Preferably Spear Holder. You can banish a card, 1 from each of your opponent's field. God, that's so dumb. I guess we gotta try to Fogblade it. Otherwise, they're just gonna clear our entire board. So attempt. Yep, and then Baron's gonna come through. Gonna negate and destroy it. Please don't get rid of the please don't get rid of the back row. Don't get rid of the back row. Just go for the monster, please. I mean, I doubt it. Yeah, fuck it. Yep. All right. Like, we were so close. If they didn't just banish our board, we might have had something, because if they would have attacked anything, we could use bye-bye damage. But, you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, they got rid of our shit. Oh, interesting hand. I mean, we got the Immense Attraction, we got Rosenix, we got Penguin. Pretty sick, actually. They're playing with a 60-card deck. That is definitely a very thick deck there. I mean, we could do the Rosenix. Let's see, you can target a monster. You target face a monster, you could do destroy a special summon a Christian. Not going to happen, but we can banish it from the graveyard and special summon a token. It can't be tributed, but who cares? So I think we're just going to do a T-set and pass here. Not really much else we can really do. Telly. That could be anything. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about that. So yeah, get your summon. Punk, come on.
I'm in danger.
You can basically turn a Punk from your deck to your hand. Yeah, I think we need to book that. Or Maze Attraction Hornet, what are you going to call it? Yeah, that's just too good for them to be able to like get searching for what they need. As much as I like this card, I fucking hate it too, where you can't like choose to activate its booking effect upon like resolution when it gets equipped. Like if this thing was actually like bookable, that would have been so much better. But unfortunately, it's just not. Because like they got their surge, right? Well, at least it prevents them from like having a tuner face up on the field, I guess. So I mean, there's something. Ogre, sure. Just having a really strong monster. Add a Punk monster from your deck to your hand. Ugh. So much searching. Pay 600 life points, fusion summon. Yeah, sure. It's level 3 tuner, so we can actually potentially use that with something. But we could make. We have a Synchro 7, don't we? Yeah, we do. Explode or Dragon Wing, but we don't have an equip to be able to boost up to 24. That's good. What did they just search? You can banish 1 Punk from your GY, special summon a Punk. If you had to pay a life points to get the draw card. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Buy a Punk card, you can pay 600 life points to get level 3. Either send it to your graveyard or add it to your hand. If your opponent activates a card or effect, well, you can special summon this card. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, because now they could just banish a punk and special summon from their hand. They'd be able to get a Search or a Foolish Burial.
2 hours later.
No, I'm not even gonna waste my time on this one, unfortunately. They're just getting way too much value, and they're just gonna keep going into the extra deck and drop things. I want to say somebody actually did mention, like, the very beginning, and even for quite a bit, the majority of the time is you're just hoping to get easy wins, like increase your card pool. But it still feels so good when you actually get like a secure victory. Not a whole lot we can actually do here. We'll set the Rockstone and then just pass turn. I mean, the Goyaba, it's pretty good because we could summon the other Goyaba. Basically, gets a pseudo Hydro Geddon. Kappa, yeah. Give me the 2 cards. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, is this a self-TK deck? Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes. I'm going to be kind of careless, or we're just going to kind of go in for the damage. Chain Energy. God, this thing is so cheesy. I was actually pretty tempted of using this in the progression series when we actually pull it. But I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I think what we'll do is we're going to flip the Rockstone Warrior. Skull Invitation. No, that's fine. I don't care too much about that. Sure. I think we'll just summon the Goyaba. I'm not gonna really worry about setting the bye-bye damage right now, because there's really not much of a need, because we have some pretty decent boys on the field, and again, these will just prevent them from like really doing anything. So yeah, we'll swing for the 35. Regeki. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. That's fine. Skull's Invitation. Sure, that's... It is what it is. It is what it is. If we can get lucky and they summon a monster, we can then just use this and have another monster on board. Or not. That's fine, too. Likely we'll draw the monster just based on the deck. I wasn't wrong. We drew a monster. But it's not what I need to see. So I think we'll just pass turn. All right. Now I need to preface this correctly. Let me draw a level 4 below monster I can normal summon. Well, I mean, that's actually not bad. If I just get tired of dealing with chain energy, not bad. So yeah, I think we'll actually set chain energy right here. Like if I want to like go off and pop off. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Passing their turn. Ooh, Cup of Ace. Draw. Give me 2 more cards, please. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they actually got 2 cards. Which is kind of concerning, because they might actually draw, like, Harpy's Feather Duster. Or they could just pass their turn. Or they could disconnect. I see the flashing symbol up there. Alright, yeah, they're going to disconnect at this point, probably. Alright, GG. We got a good win. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Let's go. Let's get some legacy packs, please. 1, better than nothing. I'll take it. We need to get something good. Like, I would just like something that kind of like be like a new pseudo boss monster, or just like an overall, just generally a very powerful card. Ooh, you are. Please don't be extra deck specific archetype. All right. Evil Gishki, not gonna happen. Oh, we need Cubics, unfortunately. Coyote, sent there by a link material. 1,000. Salamangreat, unfortunately, we can't work with that. Pretty good. Well, we had a small plant package at first, but unfortunately, it's not good. Although, if we come back to this is basically a Solemn Judgment. Which is pretty good. We have the Tribute to Plant Monster, but that's small allies. Prediction, Princess, Torture. Great. Love it. Discard this in 1 monster. Wait, you can discard this card in 1 monster or draw a card. Then you can special summon an Earth monster from your GY. This is actually pretty cool. We actually do play quite a bit of Earth monsters. So, we could if we have a cost, or if we have an Earth monster, we could discard this, something else, draw a card, and then special summon whatever we discard if we really needed to. Yo, this bear dude is actually pretty cool. Another twin bow the attacker? Maybe. Counter trap. Oh, Minerva, the Scholar of the Sky. We don't have a lot of counter traps, so it's kind of dead to us. But yeah, I mean, the Battle Wasp was kind of cool. It has some pretty good cheeky shenanigans with our equips. And again, the Earth dude, pretty sick. And then for the Legacy pack, what do we have here? Man, I've always... Such an old school card. This card is discarded directly from your hand. Yeah, I get to do 1,000, sure. Ball control. Oh, Cloudians? Nah, not gonna work, unfortunately. All right, let's do some deck edits here, shall we? All right, with that being said, deck edit's complete. Basically, all we did was add another Battle Wasp, and we also added our Variant Seraph of the Thrallog, just because the draw and the discarding for the Earth is pretty good. Because it just helps us set up our graveyard for something even stronger, but also draw is really important too. The only cards that we actually took out of the deck was the Tyranny Shiwer Spirit, which really has only been a really good card if we actually open up at turn 1, because we need to have no monsters basically on the board to use it. And we also did actually ditch the card that kind of screwed us over, the Amazement Traption Horror, just because whenever we really needed it to like get the flip down effect, it's just never been relevant. So we actually cloned the deck, and then we made those changes, and then we'll just go from there. We got the Star Studded Cast for Super Heavy Samurai, a Blue Brawler, plus Archfiend Staff of Despair. It's actually kind of good because we can use this to kind of wall up, use Goiba to equip it with the Despair, start getting over things, and actually summoning more monsters. So that's actually kind of good. We're just going to do a T set and then pass our turn. Lightning Storm. I mean, Waybridge is kind of important to our deck because it's like a really good form of a control, but it is what it is. Sword Soul. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sure. Get the token. It's treated as a tuner. Yep, so. Yep. That is good. You can add to your hand or banish the Sword Soul directly from your deck. You can also get the draw card too. So good. Yeah, do the thing. Like, make it lose half, 20. I'm assuming they'll probably keep synchro climbing though too. So half of 17 is 850. Yeah, so that wouldn't be enough anyway. Are they just pissed because I took out the Shiranui, or not the Shiranui, the Tenny Spirit? Is that why we're getting... Is this like revenge from seeing the Tenny Spirit? If that's the case, that's kind of hilarious. The timing is great. Baron de Fleur, yep. So I can do the 12, they can pop this, so they're going to be doing 58, so we're just 1,000 away from death. We have a turn. No. Unfortunately, no, it's done for. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Earths, actually. The one time we actually don't draw into any of our Earths, we get our new card, too. And that's hilarious. 44 card main deck? Interesting. But unfortunately, we're kind of getting a little bit cloggy here, too, with these. They're going for tuning. Interesting. Stardust Synchron. This card is in your hand or GY. Contribute a monster special summon this card. Banish over the leaves. Sure. To add a spell or trap that mentions Stardust. So freaking good. That's fine. They got Quillbilled Hedgehog in the grave? Did they get that off of tuning? Hell of a hit. Yeah, Junk Converter's good, but it is negated, thankfully, with Synchron's effect. For now. I mean, unfortunately, it's still going to be able to get the Send to Grave effect, I'm assuming. Yep, TG Hype Layer Balerion. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So they're probably going to go, yep, for Synchron, and then they'll probably go for the Quillbolt. Yep, sure it is. Yep, Yusei would be very proud of this play. That's fine. So they can go into another, what, TG? No, Junk Speeder, interesting. You can special summon as many Synchron tuners with different levels from your deck. Sure. You can discard double its attack. So are they just trying to go for Quasar? Just all of the Synchrons. Yeah, that is good. Revolution Synchron. I do gotta say, I do like the art for Revolution. And Wheel Synchron, too. Stardust Charge Warrior. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like another version of TG because it just allows you to draw a card. But it also has like that added special attacking thing too. And the thing that sucks about this is that they're just going to get so much value from TG Hyper Librarian, just allowing them to draw a card. Because like it gets to draw off itself. But of course, like every other synchro they do. This doesn't look very good. I'm horrified to see what they're going to be doing here at this point. I swear, like, almost every player has been using Baron the Floor, which I get it. It's fine. It's deity. It's cool. It pops a card and negates a card, but it's just like, come on, now we have to play around this. Unfortunately, if we can actually get a decent way to be able to get out our plasma, this wouldn't be so much of a big deal. The problem is we don't have a way to more than likely get it out. Even if we draw into... Battle Wasp wouldn't even be enough, unfortunately. So that's going to be good. And also the fact of the matter they can just manipulate a cell synchron's level is pretty damn good. I'm assuming that's going to put it down to 2. Yep. Sure it is. Synchro dilemma. You have a dilemma? I have a dilemma. It's great. I mean, it is a tuner. It is a tuner. Now my searching won't be negated. Great. Back with the, yep, Stardust Synchron. Sure. Pot of Avarice, because they haven't drawn enough cards. Yeah, that's fine. So what do we have here? So they have 1 negate. They also have basically something that allows them to spell speed 2 synchro, or quick effect synchro, whatever you want to fucking call it. They can also special summon things off of here. Banish this card target to synchro monster control reduces the life force. Sure, of course, why not? Another junk speeder. Yep. This is a once per turn effect, so they're not going to be able to get the multiple synchro things. So that's these. But yeah, here's Quasar. Oh, Cosmic Blazar. My bad. Let's see. When your opponent activates a negates and have activation, destroy that card. Oh, it's a Solemn. Yeah, sure. So they got 2 negates. Just lovely. Just lovely. And they can also drop. Yep, 6. What is it? Charge. Yeah, charge. So they still get to draw 2 actually at this point too. Oh no, they only use that effect, so at least it's a hard once per turn for that. 1 for 1. Oh my god. I mean, they drew like so many fucking cards, so. Yep, Medusa Dragon, sure. Honestly, I'm just kind of like letting this one play out because I kind of like seeing what the Stardust deck can do at this point. I know they've gotten like support from time to time, especially recently in Duelist Nexus, I think. So it is kind of cool just seeing it pop off and bringing it to a more fast-paced era. Oh, and a cameo with Mecha Panda Beast O-Lion. Hooray. Yeah, I mean, they can do that. They could bring that down to 2. They're going to go for... No, they can't because this is another tuner as well. Oh, Excel. Is this one that needs... 2 plus non-tuner synchro monsters. Got it. Sure, that is cool with me. Bring another Ash to the grave to summon another Revolution Synchron. What a hell of a turn 1. Yeah, good. That is cool. Oh my god. I don't want to surrender. So what we'll do is we're gonna try to play Yugioh. So first off, let's do this. So we'll try to destroy something, sure. So let's try to get rid of Cosmic Blazar. Yeah, we kind of expected that, honestly. Yep. So there's 1 negate. Sure, that's fine. The thing I like about this guy too is he actually helps fuel up Orbital Hydrolander as well. So that's actually kind of cool too. I didn't even think about that. We'll attempt to use his effect. It's probably going to be negated, but we still got to pay the cost anyway. We will go for... We'll just get rid of Goiba. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I mean, it is what it is. Sure, just...
Oh, Americans. I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
Oh no! GG. I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You win some, you lose some, but gosh, like, Silver's punishing this time around. I mean, we got a monster match, which isn't terrible. I mean, we do have, like, you know, the Battle Wasp. I would have liked to actually open up with, like, a trap or something, though, just to make Magician of Dark Illusion a bit more live, but you know what? I can make this work. Okay, I'm cool with this. Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for as much damage as we can. We might have gotten lucky. This might be another bot or just some player who just wants to just let their, you know, lose. But we're just gonna jump into it. We'll special summon both and do 45. And then I think next turn we'll probably just summon the Spear Holder. If it still survives, we'll just summon the Spear Holder, equip it up with something more, and just go for game. Oh, it's a self-TK deck. Sure. Cool. It's going to destroy itself and burn itself for 1,000, and then we can just do more damage. I'm assuming they're just going to pass turn. I'm assuming those are like the skull limitations, stuff like that. Oh man, all the back row. Oh, they're actually going to battle phase. Yeah, they're actually doing it. They're actually doing it. They'll probably take out the Battle Wasp, which is whatever. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We'll take the 14. Yep, he'll go to the grave. That's fine. Which is actually kind of funny. We could summon Spear Holder and then use Autonomous Action to bring it back. Unfortunately, we're a bit on life. So we'll see what they actually activate when it comes with these traps. We could do... It has to be a face-up spell or trap, so that's not going to really do much in the grand scheme of things. So what we'll do is we'll summon Spear Holder. No, we're not going to activate the effect of making it a tuner. I don't really care too much about that. We could do... Oh, card destruction. Yeah, it's a self-DK deck. Probably sure they're going to chain other ones too. Yeah, I wonder if they just have like a script or something just auto-playing the game. So they could just keep on continuously farming up like the, whatchamacallit, the gold pass. So there's one set of 1,000, there's 4 set of 1,000, and then the, oh. Actually, you know what? Let's win with Noble Knight Spear Holder. Let's do it in a class, right? Yeah. Let's just win with Spear Holder. He never gets a chance to shine. Yay! Alright, cool. I mean, not the most graceful win, but we'll take it. I mean, honestly, so far in our like journey, we've had some really banger of games, like some like the Cyber Dark games that we've had, some of the Winged Dragon of Ra matchups. But I kind of like actually want to have like a little bit of a back and forth instead of just being completely one-sided. No foil. Well, you never know. I'll start from this side. Alien Mother. It's not Sephiroth? No, unfortunately, I'll play aliens. Malice, Lady of Lament. Should be 2 monsters, normal traps. I mean, it could be a decent way to bring back our copy of Waybridge. But unfortunately, the cost of how quickly we bring out monsters may not be sufficient. Oh, Sylvans. Yo, Legacy of the Valiants. Shout out to... That's such a good set. Unfortunately, we don't have any X-Saber support. Dragon Maid Welcome. I believe this is our second copy, actually, if I'm not mistaken. This card is in your GUI. No, it doesn't target. That's not going to do anything. Materia, not going to do anything. Arc Brave Dragon. Banish as many if you do. Face. Why does it have to be face up? Nothing really good, unfortunately. Good Witch. Ooh. Honestly, Cosmo Good Witch is kind of pun intended good. It's an 1800 attack monster, level 4. It's a Book of Moon and spell speed 1. And if we have any other Cosmo, we can actually use it to tutor out. So, not bad. Cosmo Good Witch. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the Godmother and Obi-Wan Kenobi from... For those who don't know, Cosmo is like a very interesting archetype where they took the Wizard of Oz and Star Wars and then did the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, Fusion Ha. Oh wait, we don't have any legacy packs. That's a shame. We have a Straw Man. Unfortunately, this is the one that allows us to target our banished one to spell it, a special summon it, but unfortunately, we only have Good Witch. So that's not really to come up too much since we don't do a whole lot of banishing anyway, besides Highlander. But again, Cosmo Good Witch is pretty good. All right, we took out the Rosenix and the Rose Dragon, being our level 3 turner, in support of just trying to trim it down by a few more cards and adding the Good Witch. We still technically have ways of making Brionic, and honestly, I don't think the Rose Dragon has really ever come up in any recent games, so it should be fine, but just having the Good Witch is pretty good. And again, hopefully with 41 cards, as a little bit the changes, it might be something we can actually, you know, mount to something with. Not bad. I mean, we have ways of summoning this. Bear Rock Dragon's pretty good too. Back to the front, not bad at all either. I'm assuming we're placing off against Blue Eyes. I just got a feeling. No, we're not going to set that. We're just going to, yeah, we'll just summon the Leotard. Honestly, being at 2,000 versus 16 kind of just gives it a bit more sense. We could also do back to the front to be able to bring it back if we needed to, and also Bear Rock is easy special summon too. Oh, it's DDD. You could have got me. I thought it was going to be Blue Eyes, just based on what we're seeing here. Sure, that's fine. I guess kind of makes sense because you could be able to get the advantage of your DDD contracts without it trying to kill you. Armageddon, yeah, he's coming out, and same thing with Servant Thomas and Baphomet. Now, at least we get halved battle damage, so that's good. And they're also going to be able to use Newton later on, I'd imagine. They don't even have a DDD in the grave. Interesting. Are they just going to make a... Oh, they can't choose Baphomet. Sure. I mean, they could turn Oblivion King into 5. Oh, 5. Interesting. Why 5? Anyway. Once per turn, if your opponent controls, you can detach 2 materials from this card or destroy 1 dark contract you control. They don't have that? I mean, so that's not terrible. So we're going to drop the Bear Rock Dragon here. Place this card. Okay, so once per turn during your player, you can put it in the Pendulum Zone. Man, Bear Dragon didn't even take long. Well, it's negated, right? I thought it was negated. Yeah, it's negated. Sure. Is it a mandatory effect? You can. Oh, do they just want to get in the grave? Because I still don't even know why they put it to level 5. Like, that's the thing I don't really get. But you know what? Maybe I'm just not supposed to know. Back to the front. No, we can hold off on using that right now. Megamorph. That's actually kind of funny, actually. That's actually hilarious. We could technically get this thing up to 3k. Well, I mean, we could do Megamorph on Bear Rock Dragon and be able to attack over the DDD Divisor. I mean, yeah, it's technically an option. So we do that, get over him, or destroy Dark Contract. If this is a Dark Contract, then it doesn't even fucking matter. It'll be placed in the Pendulum, or the extra deck, which they could just repen. No, it's a rank. Never mind. I guess we could save the Bashing Shield if we could drop into another like level something. Because we can't use this because it's not normal summon. So we'll do a Megamorph. Give it to Bear Rock. Get him up to 46. But again, if this is a Dark Contract, then it doesn't even really matter. And then we're going to attempt to swing over the Divisor King. No, that's fine. And so unfortunately, going to make him pretty weak, which is, you know, it is what it is. Go to main 2. We don't have a rock monster or a dinosaur, unfortunately. But we do have back to the front, which is kind of nice. We could just be able to put stuff back into defense position if I don't want to die. We can't get away over Oblivion King if he does get changed into attack position. So I think that's honestly going to be fine. We'll just pass turn here. Because like we could have normal, but summoning this thing would only get it up to 3k, which wouldn't do much. They're playing Human Resources? Well, good to see they have a good organization. Then you can add 2 from your deck to your hand. That's actually pretty fucking good. Just because of how many, like, how much scope they can get for the DDDs. Yeah, that is what it is. Yep. And then I'd imagine, yep, Orthros. Yeah. Guess it makes sense. They don't really have any other dark contracts, so I guess it doesn't make sense having them there when you can choose to have a better set of scales. Swirl Slime. Yeah, that's kind of concerning. Swirl Slime, that's when like you can fusion summon using your hand, and then you can also banish and special summon one from your hand. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Really do much on YouTube. Yep, it's Gilgamesh. Plays 2D. They can still just get a different set of scales anyway. That's insane. You take 1,000 points of damage. Sure. This link summon to destroy by a monster attacking us in your monster zone. You can special summon a DDD from your extra deck or GY in defense position. Pretty solid, actually. The artwork just looks really sick too. And I also like how he has like a bunch of weapons, like kind of like Gilgamesh with the like 1,000 blades or whatever. So they're going with, yeah, Copernicus and Kepler are good. Because isn't Kepler just a search for... Oh, that's on normal summon. You reduce its once per turn, you can reduce the scale, destroy all monsters you control with a scale greater than this. Oh, you have to. It's mandatory. That's not a big deal because they could just load up the extra deck and just pen some if they had to. Yep, we did not forget about the Swirl Slime either. We would never forget about the Swirl Slime. Are they gonna go for, what is it? The one that's special from the grave. Yeah, that's it, Genghis. That's it. I cannot negate that, sir. That is fine. Another DD. Oh, so it has to special summon itself, but they haven't done their pendulum summon, so unfortunately, yeah, that's when they could just use into their graveyard too. Is this a once per turn? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I guess they're going to be bringing back Destiny King 0. What do you do, mister? Oh, make it this, becomes double the attacking monster. It's like a reverse Honest Yugioh card. Yup, that's all fine and dandy. That is all fine and dandy. Oh, really? That's not too bad, actually. I mean, it's horrifying. Don't get me wrong, but you know, we're gonna be taking like what, a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, because of Genghis here being a once per turn spell trap or effect negate, not really a whole much we can really do. So we got to be kind of like smart on what we need to try to play around, depending on what we draw, of course, too. I mean, Waybridge would be good, but I doubt he would want to like negate the back to the front as like the bait. Archfiend Staff of Despair. Womp, womp, womp. All right. Oh, that's unfortunate. Activate back to the front. He'll probably negate this one, honestly. We'll go for Bear Rock Dragon because we can equip it with the Staff of Despair and then try to like reduce it. Nope, it's live. Sure. Sure there, man. We'll give it the Staff of Despair. What? Looking good. Just wait for him to negate it or something. Looking good. Looking good. Looking cool, Joker. Normal summon. They're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you on? Activate Bashing Shield. Equip it to our bee. Just give the bee a walloping shield. He didn't negate it? He might have something face down when a spell or trap is actually... I mean, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Let's see. So if this card battles an opponent's monster. So it's not on his attack declaration. It's just battle period. Sure, fine. We'll attempt to swing over the Genghis first. Oh yeah, he's doing the shuffle thing again. You gotta love when you involve human resources. It's a solid organization that'd be able to help make the workflow better. What? Good on you, DDD. Good on you. So they're getting rid of Genghis. It's kind of unfortunate for us because they kind of like spare themselves on some damage. And they get to add 2 DDDs. Yeah, we're going to replay the attack. And the cool thing is, Destiny King Zero's effect is double the original, which is kind of funny because it puts it at 2,000. So it's kind of like, well, what do we really do, right? What do we really do? Because we could attack the King Gabis, but unfortunately, he could be able to bring back any one of his, dudes from here, which I don't want to really deal with. So I guess that means we're just gonna get rid of King Zero, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fine. First time this card not be destroyed. Oh man, it's great. It's great. There's always like one sentence I neglect to read, and it just kind of fucks with our plan. That's fine. That's fine. Yu-Gi-Oh players, sometimes we don't read all of the card. We just skim it. Yep, that's fine. Oh, he actually has 2 extra link zones. Shit. I just realized that. Yeah, that's pretty good there, man. Of course, they can summon the ghost too, and they can even use this to banish. Yeah, they could just banish that attack. Yeah, that's kind of it for game, unfortunately. Because all they really need to do, but they're going to flex a little bit, sure, is just banish this thing and that. And use this to banish like this. They could do 4K. That's 75 right there, unfortunately. You can not target this with another. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They got it. We'll give it to them. That's fine. So ultimately here, we did get a few pack wins, which is nice, but unfortunately, there's just not a whole lot of like good things that we pulled into the deck, honestly. But it is what it is. We did get some pretty interesting things too, like the Cosmo support. Honestly, that's good. God, that's so good. We called it. Man, that's hilarious. 35, 17, 75. Yeah, let's put ourselves to 17. Let's put ourselves to 75 life points. Sure. Oh, we could have paid the 500, just gave them the win, but this is fine. We'll actually be defeated. 75 life points. But I mean, like I was trying to say, we actually did pretty well with the Cosmo pull. But there's also like some other things that I kind of saw that kind of give me a few ideas, but we'll see. Just go for the attack, dude. I don't have the attention span for this right now. It's 1 of the fucking morning. Either way, we pulled some things that were actually kind of interesting, like the Cosmo stuff. We also got just a few other things too. We'll do a little bit of like what we pulled from our packs, because we did open like what, 2 or 3 master packs and some legacy packs. There might be something I want to do, like we might take this offline. Like the Cosmo's pretty sick too. Another Battle Wasp was nice. Another bear. We got a lot of duplicates here, which is weird. But we'll see if we can try to like come up with a different strategy or something. Or we'll just keep rocking this until we can formulate more packs. Again, until next time.